prepare for a more stern setting today, I have a question for you guys. Do you believe in dark spirits? Perhaps we will find out. Come, descend with me into the basement. The requirement for more ample settings has now reached us, and we all find that whether we're arachnophobes or tryptophobes or anything of that sort, we all have our own personal phobia that might draw us into a different kind of realm of fear and anxiety and depression. Sometimes one would compare fear to anxiety and depression altogether and say that one is worse than the other. But there is one thing that I definitely have endeavored and gone into in my studies in the past relating to my own anxieties and whatnot. This definitely includes ghosts and spirits in the spirit world, whether they come from different dimensions or they walk this earth through some magnificent glowing ectoplasm, etc. I'll show you something pretty spooky that happened. As I was down here organizing some different, boxes and whatnot, I did find that indeed there was a very strange phenomenon, and I might have the presence of one person, dog, spirit of any kind of animal or strong being in this room with me right now. I never thought I would say this, but I'm not that terrified. I believe I am somewhat kind of the person who could go on Ghost Hunters episodes and Ghost Adventures episodes and maybe be the daring Zach, so to say, that jumps in and challenges the ghosts to do something. But God bless him, in my more subtle draw, in my more subtle ambiance, I think I would prefer to communicate with the spirits and observe them from a distance if they are in this present state with me right now, or perhaps they have left to a different dimension, a different realm, a different galaxy even. He could be, or she could be, or it could be feet away from me right now, walking around, but there's also a definite distinct distance when it comes to something like a spirit. Do they want to hurt us? Do they want to harm us? Or is there much more to this facility? I'll tell you guys what happened. Away we go, mein Freunds. So, descriptively, I was in this general area, down here walking, nice little pleasant rugs, comfy enough, don't want to disturb any spiders down here. So I was around this area just organizing some boxes and tubs, etc. And lo and behold, interestingly enough, something from a good 20 or so feet away struck me to be in the form of a loud noise. And I look over and I said, oh, that's, instantly quite fearsome. What was the thing that had startled me originally? As you can see there's a vase knocked over. Some 15 or so minutes ago, I was walking over there. I came over here to look at the vase, the wooden one on the floor, and I walk over and set it down. I don't want to touch it right now, but I set it down, and in this general area right here, in the corner, I'm sure I didn't set it on the tent at all. I'm sure I did not set it near the staff here. I put it directly on the floor, balanced it ideally, and it's a very stable, good vase. It's fairly light, but the way that I set it down, there's no draft in here whatsoever, etc. So, kind of startled me, but you never know. We could pick up on something. It's a little bit cold down here. My legs are kind of freezing, and it was warmer earlier. Interesting shadow. Ooh. Anyway, guys, wish me luck as I turn the lights on. So here we go, coming to a close. What do you guys think? I wish I had it all on tape when it fell over. It was aggressively that it was knocked over, and I think it at least flew back 6 or so inches. But whenever that happens, it certainly frightens me a little bit. My previous ghost experience definitely entails seeing the glitch of, almost in hallucination form, a tall top-hatted man at my apartment in 2015 or so. I was looking down and I saw someone walking along the pathway, on the sidewalk below my second floor apartment, and that was a startling experience, and I quickly videotaped my own monologue and whatnot according with that. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. Ghosts and spirits, do they walk amongst us? Thank you. Au revoir.